One of the most popular Minecraft servers is 2b2t, also known as 2builders2tools. This server became popular thanks to the hundreds of thousands of videos made about it. We all love the idea of a 10-year-old Minecraft server that has no rules, never had them and never will. However, a tragedy has happened, and today in 2025, 2b2t has rules. Actually, the server does have rules since 2020, but it has only become clear now what the current situation of the server is. In this video, I will tell you about the new rules of 2b2t, what they are and why they were added. So to understand why Housemaster, the admin of 2b2t, added rules to the server, we have to go back to 2020. When everyone was at homes, both those who work and those going to school, YouTube decided to start promoting 2b2t videos. Thousands of players suddenly joined the server and the queue was between 24 and 48 hours. Since 2b2t had only 250 player slots, the server was permanently full. Obviously, because of this event, many older 2b2t players used this opportunity to organize big projects. Since 2b2t was supposed to be an anarchy server, some decided to build lag machines and crash the server. Now, because of building these lag machines on 2b2t, these players started getting banned. This was likely the first ever ban reason on 2b2t. Then, players started getting banned for making fun of Housemaster in the 2b2t chat. Now, you might want to say that these punishments were understandable because of the sudden wave of new players that Housemaster couldn't predict. But here's the worst part. Today, in 2025, 5 years later since this has happened, there are still bans, mutes and rules on 2b2t. I would say that today it's even worse. And before I tell you about the 13 rules of 2b2t, I want you to imagine how many hundreds of thousands of dollars Housemaster made from this wave of players. Hundreds of thousands of dollars? Where did I get this number from? Well, when there were 2,000 players waiting to join 2b2t, how many do you think bought priority queue? Thousands. And remember, this wave didn't really stop until 2022. Multiple thousands of players buying priority queue multiplied by months and then years, and you suddenly get hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions over the course of those few years. So I think we can all agree that it is completely insane to have to ban players for building lag machines when your server is worth millions of dollars and the main premise is to be anarchy. With this amount of money, you can hire developers, or even if not, you can always ask the community for help, who is full of developers and skilled people. Imagine an open source server software that players can contribute to, so together they can help Housemaster improve the performance, the anti-spam and patch lag machines. But no, for whatever reason, 2b2t had to stop being anarchy. The first rule of 2b2t is no chat spam, which is somewhat understandable, but still, with the technology we have today, there are more ways to dealing with spam other than simply muting the players, especially on an anarchy server. Right now, as of recording this video, 300 players are muted on 2b2t. The second rule is no doing anything negative to another player. For example, telling players to Alt plus F4 or kicking them with some exploits, or even bed trapping can get you banned or muted from 2b2t. These rules aren't the official rules. There is an entire Discord made by the 2b2t community dedicated to finding these rules and counting the total amount of bans and mutes. The official rules on the 2b2t website only include some of these rules, but at least Housemaster doesn't hide the fact that 2b2t is no longer anarchy. The second rule also includes no lag machines, which is completely pointless since, as we have discussed, 2b2t has the resources to fix lag machines without having to ban players. The third and fourth rule could be understandable since 2b2t is a large server and likely watched by Mojang. The fifth rule is no discussing the punishments. The sixth rule is no alt accounts to evade punishments. This is done by Housemaster by either checking your IP address, but also if the username is similar. Don't criticize the admins for spending priority queue money on cocaine is the seventh rule. The eighth rule is similar to the fifth. The ninth rule is again another way how Housemaster looks for players avoiding bans and mutes. Don't use their username/skin that breaks any rules or makes you seem like an alt. Example, Coke Sniffer while using a Housemaster skin is the 10th rule. The 11th rule is don't do anything illegal on the server. And the 12th rule is don't help anyone break these rules. I would personally add 13th rule, which is simply don't do anything that Housemaster doesn't like. Let me explain. One of the most popular projects on 2b2t was called 2b2t Times, which was a newspaper which changed all the time to announce news on the server. This project was banned. Forscan, the creator of it, was banned using the priority queue ban method. This means that he couldn't buy a priority queue. Immediately after this happened, he announced that he's leaving 2b2t and the project is shutting down. Let me remind you that this project was also in a FitMC video, but he still got banned. Forscan could either wait 2 days to join the server or leave, which he did because there is no point in playing on a fake anarchy server. He likely brought tens of thousands of dollars of revenue to Housemaster because Fit was able to make these videos. The punishments on 2b2t are mutes, hard bans, IP bans and priority queue bans. Some players who got banned 5 years ago cannot join ever again, even today, so this has resulted in a big fall of 2b2t, together with the fact that joining 2b2t still takes half a day. Many players actually don't know about these rules, which is why I'm making this video. Those who know about them try to justify the fact that one of the biggest Minecraft servers can't afford to fix issues instead of banning players. $1 million Minecraft server is failing to deliver on its promise. So what now? Should we all quit 2b2t? Yeah, this is what the majority of the players have done. Some players moved to other Minecraft anarchy servers, most popular being 6b60, which is a semi-vanilla anarchy server with /tpa and /home, but it has 1000 player slots, which means no queue at all. And the admins managed to patch lag machines without having to ban players, because they developed their own Minecraft server software for 6b60. 6b60 gets 200 to 300 players online every day. Other popular anarchy servers are 9b90 and 5b5t, both which are around 20 players online. Constantium is a semi-anarchy server, also pretty popular. So this is what has happened to 2b2t sadly. I don't know what will happen in the future, but I just wanted you to know why 2b2t is no longer an anarchy server in 2025.